This morning, 150 U.S. Marines are deployed at a base along the Horn of Africa. They were brought in to help with more possible evacuations in South Sudan. A growing conflict already forced hundreds of Americans to get out. Margaret Brennan is at the State Department. Margaret, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jeff, and to Vanita. Well, those 150 Marines are on standby to protect U.S. personnel and to evacuate Americans as the fighting in South Sudan gets worse. They were moved from a base in Spain to Djibouti, which is the home of the U.S. military command in Africa. They're there in order to be able to respond quickly. They're part of an emergency task force that was created after the fatal attack on the U.S. mission in Benghazi back in 2012. In recent days, around 380 Americans and 300 people from other countries have been safely evacuated by the U.S. from South Sudan. But over the weekend, a helicopter carrying 4 Navy SEALs was fired on. Some of those troops were injured during an aborted evacuation attempt. All of this violence erupted out of a power struggle between the South Sudanese president and his former vice president. That triggered fighting along ethnic lines. And the violence has killed nearly 1,000 people in the past week, according to the UN. The country appears to be tipping toward a civil war. So the UN has asked for thousands of military peacekeepers to intervene in order to protect around 17,000 civilians who are trying to escape from all of this violence. That request is likely to be approved at the UN later today, along with U.S. support. But in the meantime, a U.S. negotiator, Donald Booth, is on the ground in South Sudan. He's trying to broker a peace deal to avert a full-blown civil war.
Margaret Brennan, thank you.